Oh boy. Did I have a rough time last night. That sounds a bit wrong. I'm talking about my recording last night. So I changed up my schedule. I'm no longer recording in the mornings, I'm recording in the evenings. And last night was the first night with the new schedule. I had a deck set up, so I was falling behind in my rankings. I was still in Platinum, I wanted to be in Diamond, and I found a deck that helped me rank up quickly, so I decided to make a video of that. Except when I recorded, all I did was lose. And I think it was my mindset at the time too, probably didn't help. But either way, I had about an hour and a half of recording that I just scrapped. It was bad. It was really bad. Today, while I was away from home, I was on mobile, and I was able to rank up to Diamond using this deck. And which deck is that? Well, let's look at it. That's right, Selesnya Enchantments. It is very popular. In fact, CGB just put out a video about this just today, while I'm recording this. He even put out a video the same day I put out the one about Hinata, so people are going to probably think I'm just copying him or something, but either way, this was not originally what I wanted to do, but I wanted to go with sure thing so I can kind of rank up, and I'll share with everybody what deck I used. It's very close to, I think, CGB's Covert Go Blues version of the deck, Vice, Crokies. Sorry, I blanked on the name for a second there. But there's a few differences. I can't remember exactly what his deck looked like. For one thing, I used Borrowed Time. I think he used a new one that has the channel ability. I forget what it was called, Touch the Heavens or something like that. But in my opinion, Touch the Heavens does not hit enough targets. It has a very interesting channel ability, as Covert Go Blue explained in his video, but I still think Borrowed Time is the better choice. Other than that, we got 1 Commune with Spirits. Maybe can go to 2, not sure. 4 Circle of Confinement. 4 Michiko's Reign of Truth. 4 Spirited Companion. 4 Ranger Class. 1 Weaver of Harmony. This is another one that maybe could go to 2. 4 Jukai Naturalist. 2 Borrowed Time, 2 Restoration of Eiganjo, 4 Wedding Announcements, and 4 Katilda Dawnhart Martyr. Oh, and 4 Hallowed Haunting. This whole deck pretty much revolves around Hallowed Haunting. I mean, there are times you don't draw Hallowed Hauntings and still win the game, but Hallowed Haunting helps a lot. Land-wise, we have 22 lands, which is originally had 23 lands. And I was still getting mana flooded for some reason, so I just went down to 22, and so far it seems to be pretty good. 2 Cave of the False Dragons, 1 Eiganjo Seed of the Empire, 5 Plains, 2 Boseiju Who Endures, 3 Forests, 1 Lair of the Hydra, 4 Pathways, and 4 Overgrown Farmland. And I think that's all I wanted to talk about. Look forward to the end of the video to see what I thought about the deck and how it performed. I haven't actually played the games yet, so I have no idea how this is going to be performing. Hopefully well. What yesterday taught me was I've been really stressed out about trying to get these videos out, but I just don't have the time. And I'm letting that stress kind of get to me, and it's affecting my gameplay. And originally I started this so I could have fun and, you know, share something that I truly love to do. So I need to get back to that feeling and just have fun. So I just made Diamond. I haven't played a single game yet in Diamond, so this will be my you guys are going to see the first game I play in Diamond this time around. It's not my first time in Diamond ever, but win or lose, let's try to have fun. I'll try not to get salty because I'm losing or anything like that. Anyway, let's get to the games. Alright, first game in Diamond. Oh man. I don't know why I'm so nervous. I've just been performing really badly lately, so I need to just calm down and concentrate. This deck is surprisingly kind of like hard to figure out what kind of opening hand you want to keep. It might be just this is not my style of playing, and it takes me a little bit to get used to, but from my understanding, this is not a very good hand. 2 removals. So we don't really have any sort of play till the end of turn 3, right? Like, no creatures. I think that's a mulligan. So this is better. But I have no green mana, which is bad. So I can't even play Commune with Spirits. I haven't had this problem before, where I didn't draw green mana. Do I keep it? Hope that I have something to hit with Circle of Confinement. I think that's what we're gonna have to do. And sorry, Commune with Spirits, but with no green mana on turn 1. And we get it. Alright. Alright. Oh, that worked out. We're going up against Jeskai. So I think maybe they're playing a Hinata deck. Good chance the Naturalist won't survive. They might counter this. Yep, okay. So that's alright. Circle of Confinement. So I'm glad we mulliganed that first hand. That first hand would have been horrible against this deck. We could go for Katilda. I don't know how long Katilda will survive, but we need to get cards out of their hand. Because we don't want them to just build up a bunch of solutions. So for 1 mana, what they got? Fading Hope maybe? Oh, never mind. I'm assuming they have a Braid or Expressive Iteration again. Okay, so they have their mana. They could abrade us. They didn't abrade. Do we want a second green source? Sure, why not? Alright, we're going to keep this. I don't think this attack's going to go in, but we'll see. Oh, oh, okay. There's a lot of stick. I don't know what it's for. So they have enough to play Hinata now. Well, actually, I should say enough to play Hinata and protect Hinata. There you go. Just in the nick of time. So let's see what solution they have for 1 mana. Okay. Do we want to play anything else? I think we try to keep our hand, right? Legendary creature. So we can play Eiganjo, Seat of Empire when Hinata attacks next turn. I'm gonna assume, yep. Oh, right, they're phased out. Never mind. All right. Okay, so 3 damage to any target. Target player gains 3 life. Okay. I'll be honest, I don't think we're going to win this game. I wanted to save this for Hinata, but I kind of wanted my Naturalist to survive. Okay. Which sucks, because, like, when I went up against enchantment decks with my Hinata deck, it was like the only deck I had a hard time winning against. But it seems like I'm not really drawing the answers necessary to do what I need to do. Okay, so they're doing their thing now, which is fine. That means we get to kind of play out our hand if we want. Right. Yeah, why not draw all of my Katildas? That's all I need, right? Yeah, this is a lost cause. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna concede. It's just... that was a bad hand. I mean, we're on the very bottom of the diamond tier, so... there's nothing lost. Alright, I'll be honest. We are not off to a good start. But I haven't had the best draws, and I think I was keeping up with that Selesnya life gain deck pretty well for not getting any of my removals. Granted, at that point, it might have not made too big of a difference, but actually it would have made a lot of difference. But, whatever. Can't be negative. Can't be negative. That is today's goal. Can't be negative. Whether I lose all the games or not. This is a bad starting hand. I mean, this is better. Yeah, okay, so we'll play the farmland first. Or the Lair. Well, let's play the Lair after we play the plains, so it doesn't hold up priority. This thing is annoying. I wanted to go with Spirited Companion, but we'll go ahead and remove Commune Transients first. Then we'll get Wedding Announcement out. Okay, Weaver of Harmony. So we're kind of up against a sort of mirror deck. We're getting some better draws this time. We can get Ranger class out maybe next turn. If we don't... what are they going for? Circle of Confinement? Ah. That's a... oh. They're going for both. Okay. It's unfortunate. Alright, so we'll have to draw a card so that we can hope that we get some land. No land. That hurts. Like I said, there's only 22 lands in here. I made it that way because I was getting mana flooded all day. And if I start getting mana screwed, I might have to put that 23rd land back in. Oh, this is a bad start. Bad start. Commune Transients. It can be it can be annoying. Okay, so maybe we'll go Ranger class, or do we just go ahead and go for Katilda? But Katilda would just be what, a 2/2? Interesting. Yeah, no point in blocking a trample. Still no land. Do we try and draw for another land? Or just go ahead and get the wedding announcement started? I think we get the wedding announcement started, right? Do we attack and try and draw? Yeah, because there's no point in keeping little 1/1s. Still no land! We got a 40% chance of drawing land. I think that's the highest I've seen it. No, it's not. No, it's not. Sorry, I need to be making more positive, fun commentary, but when things start to get this... We drew land. Hallelujah. So what do we do? What do we do? Do we get our own Michiko's Reign of Truth out? Kind of want to get Katilda, but if we get Katilda out, we get nothing, right? Get to play nothing. Do we get 2 Ranger classes out? Try to mitigate as damage as much as possible? I think that's the answer. We missed too many land. We're so behind. We're so behind. Land-wise, we need to somehow mitigate the damage coming our way. So if he attacks, we might have to just block with everything and get rid of the Kami. Yeah. Unless they have something. They have something? What would they have in this deck? I don't think there's anything that does anything at instant speed. Really? I don't know. They could just go for the cave again. No? Yep. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and do that. I guess we're just gonna do that. I think that's all we can do, right? That's it. And then they attack. Block in the air. We block here, and like I said, we might lose every single game, but we're not going to get deterred. This deck is a good deck, and I don't think I'm making too many mistakes. Please leave a comment if I am, just all the mistakes I'm making, because I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to be a better player. Is this like, I don't think I've had one single hand that I could keep, right? I think I mulliganed every single time. I could be wrong. I could go from Jukai Naturalist and ramp it into Hallowed Haunting, right? But opponent goes first, so most likely Borrow Time, then Hallowed Haunting. This is a bad hand, but I'm keeping it just because I'm tired of mulliganing every time. Like, what's up with these draws? I feel like my deck hasn't shuffled very well. Why do I keep drawing the same cards? And why do I keep going up again? Alright, no, no, no! I'm not complaining. I gotta stop. No negativity in this house. Oh, I don't have the second white mana. Of course. It's fine. They have, like, the perfect hand. They have the same cards I do. I just don't draw them. So what's the answer here? I could borrow time the Circle of Confinement and get my Jukai back. I could just play my next Jukai Naturalist. But then that's it. I could play Spirited Companion and hope that I draw land. I don't know. This is probably not a smart idea. But I wanted my Jukai Naturalist back. Should I have gotten the Naturalist instead? Alright, I'm trying not to be frustrated. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Oh, man. Okay, that's more than enough forests. I think I only have 4 forests, and I just drew 3 of them. Like, I drew 3 Hallowed Hauntings. Please no more removal. Just have land. The rest of your hand be land, please. That's not land. Like, what is this perfect... I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I screwed up. If I had played this first, I could have gotten a plains, played the plains, and then played Hallowed Haunting. See? Little things like that. Misplays. when you're in a bad mood, you start making these misplays. So I screwed up. And now I'm going to die. Yeah, I can't block Katilda. Alright. But that was a misplay on my part. I mean, alright, let's say I do get... Let's say I play the Restoration, I play the Hallowed Haunting. What do I actually get in the battlefield? Nothing, right? So then I attack with the Jukai Naturalist, I get 2 more life, but I only have 1 blocker. I can block the Architect, but I'll still take 7 from Katilda and the Naturalist, assuming they don't play anything else. They play something else. Now, I could have had, with my borrowed time, instead of the Circle, I could have gotten the Jukai Naturalist, right? And then, what would have happened? They would have... Then I would have played... Well, they wouldn't be able to curve out as well, but still, they probably would have played their Circle of Confinement once I played my Jukai Naturalist. Then I would be down Jukai Naturalist, and I'll just have a handful of Hallowed Haunting. Yeah. It would have been... Either way, I don't think I would have won. Game 5. So far, we... 0-4. I went from tier 3 to diamond with this deck. I don't think diamond like players are that much higher level than platinum. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a little bit, but I feel like there's something going on game-wise. Sorry, I just shook the camera, didn't I? Like, what are these hands? What are these hands? Let's keep it. I don't know. Maybe it'll do something. Since that's all I'm trying. I'm trying not to be negative, guys. I'm trying. I'm so trying not to be negative. But I'm putting in so much time and effort into these. And, these matchups are just not in my favor. Okay, we can get the wedding announcement going, maybe? And then we'll start taking care of like the lizard blades and stuff. Or we can get the Restoration of Eiganjo. Was I supposed to play the Circle of Confinement there? Get rid of their blades? Okay. No land, so I think we have to do this, right? And then we can actually curve out a little bit better, I think. Because next turn we can discard Circle of Confinement. And, I wish I had 2 creatures to attack with so I could draw, but... Wait, how does this thing, whenever a samurai warrior you control attacks alone gains lifelink until end of turn? Okay. I guess we'll just chump block. I don't want them gaining too much life, and I don't want to go down in life too much. Yeah, we'll, do this. I think we have 2 greens already. Oh, we can play Katilda, I think, and... Yep, and the Circle of Confinement. It's awesome. Okay, so we'll do this. Yep. Just making sure. All attack. It's our first win! Wow! Finally! This is actually not a bad hand. Okay. Play this on white. And we're up against control. Oh. Will this be a revenge against Jukai? Or is this... Ooh. That seems like a Doomscar. Alright, so what we could do... Yeah, we'll get the wedding announcement started. And hopefully we can keep 2 of these creatures so we can start drawing cards next turn. Never mind, it was a Crush the Week. I don't know why I said Doomscar, they had no white in there. It was a Crush the Week. We will not be drawing cards, but we will be drawing planes if they don't counter our spells, which they didn't. So that's good. Next turn, maybe we'll discard Jukai Naturalist. That sucks. I wanted to draw cards. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's see if they do anything. They did not. Might be a counter. We'll see. If it's a Jawari, we'll be all right. But it was a Memory Deluge. Memory Deluge, Deluge. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm drinking coffee. Also, if you see me looking this way when I'm talking, it's because I moved the camera from over here to over here, but I'm still used to looking this way for the camera. I thought I only had 4 planes, but I guess I had like 5 or 6. But yeah. I'm drinking coffee now to get my energy up, but it's in the evening. After this, I just go to bed. So drinking coffee before I go to bed might not be the best idea. Ooh. Going for the Goldspan Dragon, I see. Done. I guess we'll ramp. We don't really need to. I have a feeling they're going to get rid of the Jukai Naturalist. Well, they're thinking about getting rid of some. For 2 mana, what do they have? A Braid? Dragon's Fire. Yeah. Like I said. I don't think Katilda's gonna survive, but we'll see. Because if they don't have removal for bigger creatures, then we might be alright. Maybe they have a bunch of draw spells, you know, like what was it, Galvanic Iterations and stuff like that. Galvanic Iteration? Is that it? No, Expressive Iteration. There we go. Okay. Okay. No blocks. Do they have something to... They might, with that treasure, might be able to kill my creatures. Which is kind of annoying. I haven't seen that card, this card before. As an additional cost to this spell, exile an instant or sorcery card from your graveyard. Yep, there it is. Dragon Invasion deals X damage to each non-dragon creature. Okay. Do they... Oh, come on! Sorry. I'm trying not to be negative, but it just seems like everybody has the answer, right? We'll get this out now. Oh, man. There's 8 damage. Treasures. Yep, yep. Let's see if they have any removal in their hand. Probably. Expressive Iteration. That's not too bad. I'm a little scared that they pulled that in their hand quickly. I guess I could do this, right? Yeah. Why not? Yes. But I guess I'm dead because I have no blockers. Do you actually have something that does something? And that's it. All right, so having gone 1 in 5, yeah, 1 win, 5 losses. I just thought that was way too much. So I went online, checked out Croaky's list, and this is 1-for-1 what Croaky's had in his enchantment video. And we'll see if this does any better. Okay, we can keep 6 and maybe put one of these lands back. See if this is a better, see if this has better play. Could also just be the way I'm playing it, but... Alright, let's try and get the Naturalist out. Hopefully he survives. Okay. Okay. But maybe enchantment is getting way too popular and people are figuring out how to dismantle it now. Maybe I'm just too late in the game. Whew. Alright. We can go Weaver of Harmony into Michiko's Reign of Truth, right? Or do we want to just go for a Hallowed Haunting now? Now, I think we need to start getting in the damage, right? It's not the most mana efficient, but next turn we should be able to double Michiko's effect. So this is so weird. I know I only had one Weaver of Harmony in my last deck, but I didn't really... Honestly, I was using that. Alright, so what we could do... Alright, so we could play Restoration of Eiganjo and use the Weaver of Harmony to get 2 planes. Like we saw our opponent do in the other game. Or we can play Hallowed Haunting. I'm trying to be greedy. I'm trying to get Hallowed Haunting going as soon as I can. And yeah, we'll play this. The land. I don't really want to miss a land drop. But the thing is, with Restoration, I'm going to have a lot of planes and not enough green mana. Also, I have no idea what my opponent is playing. I guess they're playing like a Esper version of Enchantments. Alright, yeah, I don't think we need to double it. Maybe we'll just play Weaver of Harmony and Restoration of Eiganjo and call it a day. Or call it a turn, if you will. Would be nice to draw another green source, but that's alright. Hopefully we'll draw a 2-drop. Oh no! Decline. Green source came in too late. Alright. Hopefully they don't have another Mihawk Massacre. No, they might have another removal. Hopefully they don't, what's it called? Vanishing Verse? Doomscar, maybe? Not cool, but not cool. I guess we'll just, get in with the Cave of the Frost Dragon next turn. Yep, Doomscar. They have so many cards, they haven't really done anything. One, two, three, four. Okay, so if we do this, we won't have enough to activate the Cave of the Frost Dragon. But we should do this now, I think. Kind of thought that was going to happen. But they're not... I don't have a whole lot going on. Okay. So they're dead next turn to the Cave of Australian. Alright. I just want to say... there was nothing different about like the actual cards and the way I played. But I hate the fact that Croaky's list, like the first time I play it, I win. It kind of like hurts my pride. I'm all out of coffee and it's starting to get cold. Let's mulligan this. God. Alright, not a lot of white sources, but we got Restoration. We only have 2 Katildas, so I don't know if we throw this to the back, we might not draw it again, right? We have 4 Weavers. So, I haven't really watched all the videos with Croaky, so I'm not sure which cards he prioritizes in cases like this. I know Jukai Naturalist is like a kind of a mainstay. Alright, so we're up against Mono Red, which means... There we go. Jukai Naturalist is going to get burned pretty much right away, right? So do we go with Spirited Companion instead, and then go for a Restoration of Eiganjo next turn? I think so. Okay. We did not draw the white source, but we will get it with Restoration, so that's good. Like I said, didn't think I was going to survive, so... We just gotta wait for them to lose or run out of gas, right? Doesn't look like it's happening anytime soon. In fact, it might be too late. Okay, we gotta try and get something down. That's not good. But... Alright, get the Weaver and Katilda down. I think that's all we can do, right? Wait, did I already play land? Yeah, I did. Okay. Though, we kind of... Okay, yeah, we're dead, because we can't block the Fireblade Charger anyway. Well, we'll gain 4. Gain 4. They do 6. So this block doesn't matter. That's game. Yeah. That's exactly... Yeah, okay. I don't need to... Okay, I guess I couldn't... Yep, alright. That's another loss. Alright, I think this is going to be the last game. Either this one or the next one. Which is... I need to build a deck Please let me know. Are these the type of draws everybody else is getting? Like, I don't understand. Do we want to keep 2 Hallowed Hauntings? Because that's pretty badass, right? I don't think so. We want to keep the Spirited... Well, actually, no, I think we want to do this. Maybe that's a mistake. Maybe we wanted to draw a card. But in my eyes, I was thinking, if we're up against the control, then I made a huge mistake. That's what I was thinking. Maybe I'm just a little bit too disheartened. Yeah. Well, I guess that works. Might as well play this. Never mind. I was gonna say play it now because it's gonna hit anything, but I want to get Hallowed Haunting down. Get Circle of Confinement. Just because you never know. Maybe I will avoid Jawari Disruption. Okay. Maybe they didn't see my open mana. Yep, this is gonna suck. As much as I love Hinata, I don't like going against it. So they might already have a magma. Okay, never mind. They just have a Goldspan Dragon. Like seriously, what does everybody else do against these odds? I don't know. Now, let's see if they have like some sort of sweeper. Doesn't look like it. So this was the situation I was in, where I was playing Hinata and they would just build a huge army of spirits. This is what I was doing with my deck earlier in the day, but today it just seemed like it wasn't working. Okay, so they're going all in, so that must mean they have something, right? Well, they might have a march. They might have found a march, so they could... Well, they're selecting a bunch of stuff, so that means... Are they doing a Magma Opus? But what's the point of doing a Magma Opus now? You can't do enough damage to kill... You can kill my Weaver, you might kill my Naturalist. Tapping a lot of things. Tapping a lot of things. Maybe I should touch all their things too. There we go. Are they really doing a Magma Opus right now? Why? Why? Do they have another one? Should have done it like the beginning of my turn. Okay. 4. So they could do another 4 damage here if they have another Magma Opus. Right. Okay. They have a way of doing 5 damage to me. Okay. That was weird. Okay. Yeah, I guess even with the Magma Opus, if they did it on my turn, probably couldn't save them. Alright, there you have it. Croaky's deck works a little bit better. I'll be honest, I didn't really see a difference between how Croaky's had it and I had it. The Weaver of Harmony came up a little bit more often, which I don't know if it made that much of a difference. I guess having the Weaver come up more than Katilda maybe helps in the sense that, like, since Katilda is not a enchantment itself, unless you use the disturb ability, it doesn't trigger all the other well, Hallowed Haunting, basically. It doesn't really trigger Hallowed Haunting, and it doesn't count towards Michiko, it doesn't count towards actually that's it, right? Yeah. Other than that, yeah, he had more Restoration of Eiganjo, which might be good. I had 2 just because I didn't... Like, I feel like Restoration of Eiganjo is a little bit slow, and I wanted a quicker deck, right? So I wanted Eiganjo more of like a late game if I'm... Well, I guess in the late game I wouldn't be mana screwed. So I guess it makes sense to have 4 of these. Either way, land-wise, I think the only difference was I had 2 Boseijus in here, which I do admit was a mistake. I just changed it to 1. And that was really the only difference. Oh, and he had 3 Cave of the Frost Dragons. I had 2. Yeah. Oh, and I had that one... hold on one second. Oh, Commune with the Spirits. That's it. I had 1 copy of Commune with the Spirits. Croaky's does not. I think Commune with the Spirits works pretty well. Covert Go Blue had explained it pretty well. It helps with your mana at the early game, and it helps find enchantments in the late game. But if you have more enchantments, less sorceries, you're gonna find enchantments, you know. So I don't know. Out of 3 games with the Croaky's deck, I won 2, lost 1. My deck, I played 6 games. I won once. Please help me, you know, regain my sanity by subscribing and hitting the like button and leaving comments letting me know what you like and what you don't like about this video, my other videos, whatever it is. Anyway, thank you for sticking around this long. I really appreciate it. And stay positive, you know. It's hard to stay positive sometimes when you have like a long losing streak. I know. But stay positive.